Hello, BRabbit1987 here of BBunny Gaming, and today I have a new series. It's a Minecraft modded series of BBunny mod pack, and obviously you can tell by the name that this mod pack is created by me, and it is actually already available on the Curse client. You can install it. The only issue that you're gonna have to do is install Fastcraft manually, because I can't include that in my mod pack. And also, AE2 stuff is not downloading correctly on the Curse client, so I would recommend downloading that manually as well. But yes, this is now available, and it will be available on the FTB Launcher pretty soon. I'll end up posting the code for the unlisted mod pack once it's out. So we're going to begin a new game here, and I'm going to actually go over what mods are in this mod pack and let the fun begin. I'm going to create this world BBunny Nation, and hopefully we get something good to start out with. Survival. Biomes, oh plenty. Done. Create new world. Something else that I should mention is on the bottom left hand of the screen on the main menu it says version 1.1.0, but in the Curse client it says 1.1.1, and the reason for that is because I forgot to change that down there, so you can just ignore that. Oh, and here we are, loaded in a new world, and we loaded right now a rogue dungeon there. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? We got, what is this? Chinora Lake. Okay, it's just a lake or something here. Alright. Let's see, let's get some wood over here. What kind of wood should I get? Probably I'll get the spruce over here. Actually, I believe any rubber wood over here? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's just get this wood here. That's interesting. We got some poison ivy here. Try not to walk into that. So, some of you may be wondering what texture pack I'm using, so let's just go take a look at that. I am using Faithful 32. It's modded edition. You can find that on the Curse client, and as well as Dramatic Skies. That's also on the Curse client. So you can go and get that if you so wish. Actually, let's see. Okay. Nice fireworks. I don't really want to be near this dungeon. That could be pretty dangerous. So let's head over this way and take a quick look around. Let's see. Got some cows over here. I know I heard sheep over there, so. And more sheep over here. This is looking good. This is looking very good. I do have Hunger Overhaul installed, so I definitely recommend one of the first things after finding a place to stay is trying to get enough food to survive. Okay. I think down here might be a good place to hole up for a bit. Let's put that there. Okay. Need more planks. Okay. A little temporary spot here. The sound effects on this resource pack is pretty interesting. Not sure if I like it or not. It's not bad. Yeah, I figured I should do this pretty quickly because I don't want to be caught out at night. That would certainly suck. The music is nice from this resource pack. It's different than your typical Minecraft music. Okay. Let's grab this. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to make a furnace probably. Let me see real quick. I'm always pretty particular about getting these achievements for whatever reason. Okay. So I can make that and I'll get the achievement. Sweet. Now we're not going to actually want to use use that furnace too much. Probably could just grab this. Can I? Yeah. Okay. It's actually pretty cool getting cold this early without having to look too far. So this mod pack is pretty much like a kitchen sink pack, like your typical kitchen sink pack. It's a little bit harder though, as you can't just eat steak. You can't just like eat regular steak or whatever. It's not gonna fill you up all that much. So you gotta actually work on farming and stuff and making hamburgers and stuff like that. And you're actually using Pams to create some good stuff. Let's make some torches here. Probably should have just used that. Whatever. In fact, what I'll just do is do that. Okay. Alright, let's put some of these torches down. Let's put one here, one there. Okay. Let me see if... F7, right? Yes, F7. Okay, cool. That will do for now. Let's go look around here. Probably need to get more wood. So that's what I'll do. Probably should make an axe. So another mod that I have installed is Difficult Life. The bar over to the right where it says very easy, that bar will continue to go up and the game will get progressively harder the longer you play. So, I mean, the way it works is I'm pretty sure it just increases the health that monsters pretty much have and stuff like that. And also the amount of damage they do to you. Let's see. There, that'll do. Okay, so let's grab some more wood over here. Gonna grab as much as I can. Don't want to grab any of that stuff. Trying to get just regular wood for now. Okay. That should be enough wood for now, and the next thing I want to do is try and get some seeds. So that way I could start growing wheat. There's some. Oh, and it's becoming nighttime. Let's see. Sheep. Now, I do have Morph installed. You can't use any fly abilities until you at least get to the Nether. I mean, that's still pretty easy, so that shouldn't be too bad for most people. And the reason why I have it set to that rather than having it set to having to defeat the Wither first is because I use the fly mode to build quite often. It just makes things a lot easier when it comes to building. Let's do this. Got ourselves a bed early on. That's pretty sweet. Can go to sleep here. Actually, you know what? Last thing I want to do is suffocate in the wall. Okay. It is morning. Sweet. So, we got some raw mutton. That's pretty good. We need more seeds, though. Alright, so I got 4 seeds here. That should do it. Just for now. Can make a 2x2 square of wheat and have it start growing. Things will also take longer to grow. So this is like one of those things where you want to start doing this stuff like right away. Because if you don't, you're going to starve. Okay. Now we want to do this by the water. Here seems good. Also, just to show you, you can't use the hoe on ground unless there's actually water. You'll end up just... Oh. Actually, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Learn something new. So, that's how you get some seeds. Cool. So you gotta be near water to actually till the ground. It's just a heads up. Okay. There we go. We have some wheat growing. Not a whole lot, but should be enough for now. For now. I say that and watch me starve to death. Something else that I should point out is don't go looking for a village expecting to find Tinker's Construct stuff. Because I actually disabled that. You can't... the way I did it is I don't want the beginning to be too easy. So I don't want people being able to construct Tinker's tools like right away. So there are no Tinker's Construct buildings or furnaces anywhere in villages. I'm trying to think if there's any other things that I did to make it a little bit harder than usual. We actually found quite a lot of coal already. Pretty lucky. There's just more and more of this stuff. Oh, and also there is... The ore is all custom, the generation. It's very similar to Feed the Beast ore generation, so... You'll have to find different ores at different levels and stuff like that. So you can't just keep mining at the same level. Though I imagine it's not going to be too much of a problem for most people because you will eventually obviously want to start automating all that. I probably should just start making stone tools. Yay. More fireworks. Something else. This is another thing. I also lowered the yellowite ore quite a bit. The generation's like about... I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. Maybe 2 to 4? Something like that. I mean, no, actually... And I'm pretty sure there's 2 veins. So, in every chunk, you get about 2 to 8 ores, I believe it is, that I set it to. So, that's really going to take you, like, it'll take a long time before you can actually start making reactors. And I did that mostly so you can't do it too early on. To make this a little bit more... of a progress sort of thing. Let's see. This is actually a pretty nice area. And for those who want to know, should have probably done this earlier, and of course, gotta change my keys here. Where is it? Here. Change that back. There you go. For those who want the seed, here you go. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty nice place. I'm actually glad that I got a decent seed. I usually am not that lucky You usually get pretty crappy seeds. So I'm on the lookout for some food, and I think I found some right here. We got a ground garden. I'll grab that for sure. We want to look for more of those because those will be useful. I do believe I can actually put it back on the ground wherever I want, and it'll grow, like duplicate itself. Something else that's pretty cool that I have installed is a mod to create real streams. So you'll actually have rivers and streams and stuff like that, actual flowing water, which is pretty useful. Well, look at that. I'm always curious about these. I actually have hungry nodes. I mean, you could still... They still exist. But they don't suck you in and crap. Bucket, iron. This was really lucky here. Can't believe I ran into this so early on. Yeah, it may sound stupid, but I have a fear of hungry nodes. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. There's a node there too. Better get back home. It's becoming night. Ooh, look what we got here. This is mallowberry bush. Thank you. Trying to get as much food as possible. Now, to compensate for the hardness of food and stuff like that, your food does go down a lot slower than it would in vanilla. So that should compensate for it being pretty hard, especially in the beginning. Should probably put a point here. Let's see. Put it right here. What to call it? We'll just call it hideout. And we will make this blue. No, that's not blue. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disable that too. Okay. So we have a chest here. That's pretty sweet. Let's just put all this stuff away here. Things we don't need. Actually, I'll keep that. Keep that. Put that in there. All right. So let's actually plant this. Put it there, and hopefully it expands some. Let's see, how's our... It's gonna take a while. In the meantime, what I should probably do is just cook some of that mutton. Let's see. Take one of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. While that cooks, continue to explore and find food. Look at this. That's pretty crazy looking. Huh. Alright, so I went around and looked around a little bit, and I've found quite a bit of these. So I'm going to just plant some of these around here, because I want these to give me as much as possible. I know they're supposed to duplicate, so that's what I'm going to allow them to do. Put that one there, and hopefully it gives us tons and tons of food, because that's what we need, because I'm getting pretty low. Let's go and check our food down here. Now, just to give you an idea, look at that. Only will give you one hunger, so, and one, what is it, one saturation? I don't even think it's one. I think it's like a little sliver of saturation. So yeah, and then let's see these. I'll place these here. Alright, so I was avoiding trying to go over here, but I'm going to check it out because I want to find as much food as possible. I just don't want to be attacked. Got chickens. Oh, look at that. That'll be useful. Reeds. And there's more over here. Oh, this looks like a ravine. Sweet. That's pretty useful. I'll try and remember that. Here, more chickens. And a feather. I'll take that. I'm probably going to grab the sugar cane over here because that could also be useful eventually. So I'm not really sure what kind of base I'm going to be making once I have the resources to. I could do something maybe like a laboratory or maybe something futuristic. This I definitely want. Yes, that's useful. Yep, the rubber trees will be useful. I better start heading back. This right here is pretty interesting. It's like an actual cave. I'm gonna stay out of there for now. Alright, so that's pretty much all I could do for today. Thanks for watching. And on the next episode, when I get back, I'm actually gonna do some stuff off camera here. Hopefully get most of this tedious stuff done so I don't starve to death. I'll probably expand my farm over here to something more reasonable that produces a lot more. I'll probably work on trying to get a watering can so I can increase the speed of the farming, and hopefully these will multiply and I'll be able to harvest all of them and start making a real farm. I think that one just duplicated there. Sweet. Alright. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.